Because of the cold.
Because it's cold.
That's because it's my birthday.
All right, thanks. Thanks for joining us, y'all. We're here at Jake's Grill in downtown Portland, right across the street from the Target, where folks who are part of the No Pants Max ride are going to do a little can line.
Do I have to start singing New York, New York again? Yes. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I'm gonna be a pilot in old Portland.
Got somebody keeping watch there? So, yeah, they're doing a can line right in front of the Target. And this Max Ride is a charity event for the homeless. So the clothes that are shed basically go to homeless shelters and all sorts of other charities around the city. So we started at the Skidmore Fountain Max stop and moved down to Pioneer Courthouse Square. Then walked down here. And from here, the crowd will move on to back to Pioneer Courthouse Square, ride the train back to Skidmore, where they'll hit up the Paris Theater, the new Paris Theater, I can say, for a kind of just party/charity drive. So if you happen to be downtown today by the Voodoo Donut area, the new Paris Theater is hosting a sort of charity party. Plenty of people taking pictures as they drive. Where you can drop off donations of clothes for the homeless. So, yeah, we'll walk with these folks. That guy right there took off his pants in the middle of the train ride on the way here.
Lovely to meet you, honey. Fantastic.
All right, and this is Vanessa, one of the organizers. Hey.
Hi,
So,
how are you?
Not bad. Mind if we walk and talk?
Absolutely.
All
Let's
right.
walk and talk.
Okay, so...
Don't let me fall while we're walking. Why, thank you, my
There we go. All right.
Nice job.
All right. So, yeah, just can you chat about some of the things that we went over already for people who might just be tuning in right now?
It's the No Pants Max Ride. We are delayed 1 week because of the storm we had last week. And in Portland, we just said, keep it going.
Keep it going?
Keep it going.
All right.
So we had a smaller turnout this year, but it was fabulous. And again, it's just keeping our Portland weird. It's keeping part of our community. It's keeping people happy and engaged.
Right. Probably the coldest ride you've had.
Coldest ride we have had.
Coldest ride you've had.
Coldest ride we have had.
Okay. You've never had a snowball fight break out at the beginning
We
of
have
the
had,
before, have
no,
you?
this is the first year that we have had a snowball fight break out this year.
Okay.
This is our train. Hey!
Oh.
Next one.
Oh, next one. Never mind. We lied.
All right. And you started this 5 years ago now, right? Or
We have been
2013 was your first one?
We have been hosting for 5 years now. No Pants. This was actually their 14th year global No Pants ride, which was, again, started in New York in 2002. And we picked it up from a friend of ours that had been the original organizer, and we have been doing it ever since. And it's just, again, something fun, something different, and we included being able to help out our community by doing the donations of pants and hats and scarves and gloves and anything that the homeless might need right now, obviously in the winter situation that we're in.
Right, because this isn't usually, there's a bunch of these around the country, but it's not usually a charity thing.
It is not a charity thing. It is all over the world, actually.
Okay.
There's
but it is a charity thing here in Portland.
It is a charity thing here in Portland.
Right.
There is over, I believe, 27 countries that actually participate in
Oh, wow.
this. We did get a login from Russia the other day. It was -8. So it's not that we're the coldest doing the No Pants.
Yeah.
But with our issue last week, we couldn't get down here. The Max lines were down.
Yeah.
So it was a No Pants with no Max ride.
No pants,
So
no Max
we
ride.
decided to hold off till next week and see who was going to come. And again, we have a lovely, just different
Here they are.
grouping of people.
Yeah. Okay. How many regulars do you see here today? How many familiar faces?
Well, a lot of these are our friends. Some are not, but a lot of them are friends. So they've been with us for multiple years doing the no pants.
Wonderful. All right.
3 years.
3 years?
3 years.
All right. And what gets you out of bed each year to shed your pants and ride the max?
Because it feeds my eccentricities, and I like to be eccentric and really dig into Portland, be all good with that,
Okay. Awesome. What other kinds of eccentric things do you do?
Well, I want to become a trans female.
Okay.
And someday hopefully make it in the wrestling industry.
Wrestling? Okay. Trying to go pro?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, best of luck to you with that.
you.
That's a really hard industry to break into.
Thank you.
All right. So for those of you just joining us, we are at the Pioneer Courthouse Square, or more accurately, the Library and Southwest 9th Avenue Max Stop, where we're hanging out with people who are shedding their pants and riding the Max for charity. So for those of you who don't know about the event, the clothes that are shed here today are all donated to the homeless. So for those of you asking a few comments ago what the point is, that there is the point.
By the back.
And so this has been happening here in Portland for 5 years now. This is the 5th year.
Standing on the right side.
And at the end of the line is the new Paris Theater for these folks, where they're going to party, pantsless party. And if anybody wants to come down, Vanessa says you can, and either party or just drop off some donations. 30. There we go. There you go. No Pants Sunday. So this was supposed to happen last week, but was postponed because of the snow. All right. Some people come in outfits, some not so much. And this gentleman here, as construction worker, garb on.
My husband.
People just having a good time, not wearing pants. Yeah. Well, to answer your question, somebody just asked, why not just make the donation and wear pants at the same time? I think wearing no pants is just more fun.
Because this garners attention.
There you go. All right.
Along the way, we got 2 pairs of pants and an extra $10. So
Out of nowhere, right?
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it works.
Hey, there you go. All right, and what's your name?
Where's my
What was your name?
I'm Jen.
Jen? All right, how many years have you been doing this?
This is our 3rd year. We missed last year, but this is our 3rd time.
Missed last year, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why either. I don't have any idea why we didn't go.
All right, and what draws you to the event?
Just a great time and a great cause, and just fun to get out there and, like I said, keep Portland weird.
Nice.
Fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you watching when we were playing our? Oh, maybe we'll continue this on the bus. But we were playing a boxers or briefs game with
Yeah.
celebrities.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were guessing. Wow.
We were guessing.
Yeah.
We'll do it again once we get on the train here.
That's good.
Yeah. So this is the moment of truth right now, where.
Just love reading the comments.
Yeah. What was that?
No. I was just reading the.
Oh, okay. All right, look at that. Yep. And that's what it's all about. Pantsless people ordering the map. Excuse me. There we go. So it's a no pants party on the max.
Well, we're going to head over last week. It was last week in London. So it's a different day.
last weekend.
Just put your heart on the lips and wait 2 more days when it turns 50.
Excuse me. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can get some more. Oh, there we go. There we go. Everybody's pantsless. Now you can see. I was just trying to get a good shot for everybody watching on the Oregonians Facebook Live feed. Yeah. All right. We've chatted before, but I don't think everybody else caught you the last time since our live feed didn't quite work. What was your name again?
Tracy.
What was that?
Tracy.
And did you say this was your first time?
It is.
All right, but you've been wanting to do it for a while.
I have, because I watch Improv Everywhere, and they always do their traditional subway ride in New York. And
Okay, and what got you to pull the trigger this time?
it was rescheduled. I wouldn't be able to come because I went to LA last
okay.
week, so this was perfect.
Kind
Now
of luck
it's
of
super
the-
cold. Now it's epic.
Kind of a luck of the draw thing.
It is.
All right. Did we play the game before, the celebrity boxer brief game?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you want to take another stab at it? Oh. All right. There we go. And we're right back where we started, kind of Pioneer Courthouse Square. But yeah, just a ton of pantsless people right in the Max for charity. All right. Let me see. Excuse me. I'm going to try and walk this way here. All right.
I've been around a few years. I used to live in New York.
Hi again. All right. So once again, here we are on the Max. People not wearing pants for charity. They're gonna go down and party at the New Paris Theater after this. Party goes until 6 p.m. and anyone is free to just drop off any clothing or just hang out and have a good time there. And so you said you've done this a few times, missed last year. All right. And did you get to participate in our Boxers or Briefs game before?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. What did you guess for Barack Obama?
Oh, that one. I would say boxers.
Boxers?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about this one? Boxers or Briefs, George Clooney.
Oh. Yeah.
What was
I'd
that?
say some sort of hot bikini.
What about, 'cause I forgot, I remember the answer for the majority, but Boxers or Briefs, Ted Wheeler.
Boxers. I don't know.
Boxers? All right. What about Boxers or Briefs, Charlie Hales?
I don't know. Help me out here, guys.
What's that?
Boxers or briefs?
Charlie Hales.
Charlie Hales. Oh, Commando.
Huh? Commando. Okay, we'll go. So I asked for help.
Okay. Did you want to try? No? It's a fun game. All right. Did you get a chance to play Boxers or Briefs?
I did not.
Would you like to try? Sure. All right. Boxers or Briefs, John Kitzhaber.
Boxers.
Boxers? I'd go Briefs myself. I would have guessed.
I don't know.
No? Okay. What about Boxers or Briefs, Conan O'Brien?
Ooh. I feel like Conan's probably a thong.
Totally, yeah.
Boxers or Briefs, Fred Armisen. The guy from Portlandia.
It's Portland. It's a toss. It can go any direction.
Yeah.
I'd say that guy and Conan would be assless chaps.
Okay. Well, there's your answer. All right. And is this your first time doing the No Pants Max ride? All right.
Yeah.
What got you thinking I should do this?
Recently moved to Portland, heard it's weird, and trying to do one weird Portland thing a month.
And here you are.
And this is it. This is the start of the year.
Is this the weirdest thing that you've seen here? No, this isn't the weirdest thing.
Come on
Probably
in.
not.
Come on in. You can come on
So wait, okay, if this is not the weirdest thing you've done in Portland, what is the weirdest thing that you've done in Portland?
I think getting dragged to the drag show my first night visiting was probably the weirdest.
Really? I mean, it's not like you had to take off your clothes.
No, but I went to Voodoo Donuts, got food, started chatting with some people, and then got shanghaied and dragged over to the drag show.
Okay. All right. Well, you've been here the whole time, but you are.
He's wearing
I'm
underwear.
wearing my lumberjack underwear.
Oh, okay.
I just thought it would be cold. You know, I'm starting to feel like maybe I don't fit in.
Is it the kind of underwear that has like the flap in the back?
It does.
Oh.
But yeah, not on camera.
No, I wouldn't agree with it. We're trying to keep to a PG rating here.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm sure we demolished
I mean,
before.
not on the
That's
Max.
fine. No, that's fine. All right. And is this your first time here?
No.
On the Pantsless Max ride? No? Veteran?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Oh. All right. And our end destination is the Paris Theater, right? That's where anyone can drop off donations till 6 p.m. tonight and hang out and party with Pantsless people.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Are you familiar with
this is a so we're on a new feed. You were plugging another charity before. What was that?
It's LGBT homeless youth. Tomorrow, sponsored by HRC. It's an MLK day of service, so people can come volunteer or give clothes to organize care packages for LGBT youth who are homeless.
Okay. And where is this event happening again, did you say?
Tomorrow at a church, the name of which I'm blanking on, but if you look up HRC or LGBT Day of Service, you'll find it.
Okay. Cool. And what got you to take off your pants?
It's my first time. I figured I wanted to take some photos. I do that I'm a photographer for a living, but I wasn't going to be wearing pants. Didn't figure I had to do it as I see it.
Okay. Excellent. And the plan now is to get off at the Skidmore Fountain Max stop, get off the train, and head back to the Paris Theater, where there's a party, basically. Where anyone can, if you're downtown, feel free to come down, the organizers say, and drop off any donation of clothing right next to Voodoo Donut. And yeah, I believe, well no, I don't believe, I know the event is going on until 6 p.m. tonight, so if you decide to come out and dance, you can hang out with Pantsless people or go Pantsless yourself, or not. There's really no shortage of ways. Oh, you have to take your pants off apparently.
No.
Donate your pants.
Donate
your pants.
All right. So here we go. People getting off the train wearing no pants. All right. So there's the group, final group, doing the no pants max ride. So once again, for those of you just tuning in, we are at the Skidmore Fountain max stop with the folks doing the no pants max ride. We went from here to Pioneer Courthouse Square, where they took a quick photo, and then back here to Skidmore, where they're heading that direction to the new Paris Theater, where they're gonna party without their pants. And also there's kind of a charity drive happening at the new Paris Theater. Anybody who's in the area can come down and donate clothing and partake in the Pantsless party. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Once again, this is Edgar Campuzano with the Oregonian and Oregon Live, and stay safe, stay warm. All right.